Money stress isn't about your income, it's about this. Today I'm breaking down the real reason money stress exists and why it follows people even when their income increases and what actually make it go away. So, why the make more money advice fails. We've been told over and over again that just earn more money, get a better job and start a side hustle. And yes, income definitely matters. But here's the problem: most people who increase their income don't actually reduce their stress. They definitely upgrade their lifestyle, they upgrade their commitments, they also upgrade their expectations. And suddenly, the extra money that they earned suddenly disappears. But the pressure stays. That's why someone earning $60,000 can feel just as stressed as someone earning $160,000. Because money stress doesn't live in your paycheck, it definitely lives somewhere else. Money stress is due to lack of control. Definitely not income. It is because of lack of control. When you don't feel control of your money, your nervous system never relaxes. And even if your lifestyle looks fine from the outside, what control means? Knowing where your money goes, knowing what would happen if something went wrong, and knowing you have a room to breathe. Like, for example, I'll be okay as long as nothing unexpected happens. And that's not peace, that's tension with a smile. The floating life problem. Let me describe something and tell me if this sounds familiar. You're not broke, but you're not relaxed either. You pay your bills, but you don't really look at your bank account unless you have to. You avoid checking certain balances because it instantly raises your anxiety. And you hope things will work out instead of knowing they will. This is what I call floating. Floating through money, floating through months, and floating through decisions. And floating feels really calm until something shakes the water, like a medical bill, a car issue, or a job change. And suddenly you realize you weren't stable, you were just uninterrupted. Why high income can increase stress. Here's something no one talks about enough. Higher income can actually increase money stress if your structure doesn't change. More income often brings more subscriptions, more commitments, more lifestyle expectations, and more pressure to maintain. And now you're not just managing money, you're managing identity. I can't go back. Like, for example, your mind goes like, I can't go back. People expect this version of me, and I can't afford to fail now. And that pressure is heavier than a low paycheck because now your money is tied to who you think you are. Money stress is emotional, not math. Most money advice focuses on numbers, but money stress is emotional. It's about safety, it's about predictability, and it's about trust, especially trust in yourself. When you don't trust yourself with money, every decision that you make feels heavy. You always second guess purchases, and also you feel guilty while spending, and also you feel anxious while saving because it feels tight. And that's not budgeting issue. That's a relationship with money issue. The one shift that reduces stress. Stop thinking that you need more money, that you need to earn more money, and start thinking in a way that the money that you already have, you have to spend it inside a boundary and inside a margin. And also, you don't have to cut down on your expenses. You should always have to only smartly manage your spendings and manage your budgeting. Also, smartly budget your expenses. Margin is the space between what you earn and what you need. And margin is what makes you breathe easier with money, not income, not lifestyle. A smaller income with margin feels absolutely safer than a bigger income with no limits. Practical reframe. This is very important. Ask yourself this instead of how can I earn more money? Ask how fragile is my life right now? If one missed paycheck would cause panic, then that's stressful. If one unexpected expense would force debt, then that's definitely stressful. If your money only works when everything goes perfectly, that's definitely stress. So peace comes from resilience, not income. You need to have a cash flow, ongoing cash flow on your back end to cope with this money stress. What actually works without any hustle talk? What reduces money stress? Isn't grinding harder, isn't about hustling harder, working hard. It's all about your smart decisions. It's boring things like fewer fixed expenses, clear categories, emergency buffers, and honest awareness. Clarity tells you that we're okay. The identity shift. Here's the hardest truth. Some people don't want less stress. They want a lifestyle that looks successful, ambitious, and luxurious. And those two things often cause conflict in your mind. Rich people that you know, and look at them who like who have that flashy lifestyle, you would really see the difference of the contrast of their lifestyle. There is way too much contrast in their lifestyle. The people who are rich, they do not need to talk about their money. Their actions and the value that they provide to the world, it shows up compared to the people who had to just show off their money and show off their lifestyle that it's luxurious, it's successful. You might see the contrast between the two. You can absolutely see the contrast between the two. Here's the truth: boring money is calm money, and calm money changes how you sleep, how you make decisions, and how you show up in life. So, money stress isn't about income. Definitely. We understood this. And if you are till here at this video, then I'm so glad that you stayed till here. Money stress is definitely about control issues, it's about margin, and also it's about safety. And once you stop chasing more, like chasing earning more money, and start building space, money stops feeling like a threat. And it never makes you anxious or scared about the future, that what's going to happen in the future. If this video made something click for you and you like this video, found the value, and if I brought up value into your life, then please like this video and subscribe to the channel. This is pretty new channel, guys, and I would love to have you on this beautiful amazing journey. Please guys subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.